All right, Nick, the first thing we're gonna do is, you're gonna go there, you're gonna talk about how we're cutting the seal. You look great. Those shorts, too short, but it's okay. You know what you gotta do now, right?
I think so. Hey, Nick Perdomo from Perdomo Cigars. I'm so excited today. You're actually seeing a 45-foot container being dropped off here. Excuse my clothing, because we're going to all working together to do this shipment, but you're actually going to see an actual shipment of Perdomo Cigars, and you're going to see our whole shipping channel. So come on along and check it out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the seal. And this comes from Customs, and this is all certified where it just came in from Nicaragua. So in this particular container, we're going to have 726 cartons. These cartons are set up exactly to the dimensions of this container. So when Leo opens this up, you're going to be able to see it. The boxes are right abeam the entry of the actual container, and it's completely packed. We literally have less than a centimeter around each corner. So if you look, you can see how everything is up right abeam the thing. So we're going to start right now. Let's hit it. So what's cool is this is all automated. We can take the boxes, and as soon as we take the boxes off, they're going to go right in, they're going to roll. And basically it's usually me and Leo and Nelson over here who works this. It's the old guys, and if you can look, if you turn around, you can see the actual boxes going down. So as this moves around here, we're going to walk this way. And you're going to see all the cigars now being dispatched and dropped. And what my son Nicholas is doing right now is he's pulling some of these wood pallets to be able to set these guys up on pallets, because some of our customers are taking the complete lineup of cigars. So the average amount of cigars in here is between 36 and 48 boxes. So some customers say, I need 36 boxes of Robusto. We'll take a master carton and we'll put it in directly to the retailer where it gets shipped out. So that's my son Nicholas. That's Arthur. Watch him, he's happy today, okay? That's Jeff Owens, okay? So we got our whole team. Jeff runs our in-house sales, Arthur's our vice president, Nicholas is our director of sales, but every time a shipment comes in, the whole team comes in to help, you know what I mean? We know the situation with workers' day, but even outside of that, we've always done it, and we can do it a lot quicker if we do it ourselves and move it. You know, in my opinion, it's part of team building, to be quite honest with you. We've been doing it for years. A lot of guys will look and say, I don't know why you guys do that. I just think it's really important. And it's also a thing that, you know, we get to see what's coming in, not only by paper, but physically seeing and making sure that everything gets done right. And our team in Nicaragua really does a great job. We have a team on the other side, and we'll show you that in a little bit. What they're doing is they're actually taking the boxes from behind and they're opening them up to put them in stock, because you can see all the holes that we have here in stock. Our guys in Nicaragua pack the cigars exactly to the way the warehouse was designed. So everything starts from the back of the warehouse and starts moving forward. And we'll turn this 45-foot container completely in and out within 48 hours. And our next container will come in next week, and that way we can keep succession. So what we're doing now is we're coming up on this side and we're doing all Perdomo Habano. And if you notice, all the Perdomo Habano is in its green stickers. And these codes tell us the exact types of cigars that we're going to have. So C4 means Churchill Habano, and it's the sun-grown edition. So that's what all this is. We're doing Churchills, Epicures, and Robustos in sun-grown. And that's Ralph Valdez, our sales manager here. This is Chris, he runs our shipping department, together with Leo back there. And the cartons you see that are over on the other side, those cartons are cigars that are being pulled right now for customers and me. So we're trying to do both at the same time. We're pulling orders. At the same time that we're pulling orders, we're not only packing and shipping, but we're also storing cigars for later on. Approximately 380 to 390 orders today. So we have a busy day. That's why we start really early in the morning. And it's important for us to get our customers their cigars. And we hope to be able to, like I said earlier, to clear this container by tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll expect another container on Monday. So it's perpetual, comes every single week that we get these containers. A lot of people ask me, how long does it take from a time a retailer orders to the time the product is picked? Believe it or not, his orders are usually picked on the very same day that he places an order. And I think our guys really just do a phenomenal job in making sure that gets done. And you can see how we're picking. We already got half the container done. We've done that in about 18 minutes. It's a nice cool day here in Miami. Usually it's super hot. This container can get upwards to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. We have big oscillating fans that are pouring mist at the same time, make sure our workers stay cool. And the system just works really good, to be quite honest with you. But it's something I think if you turn around, you can see all those boxes getting pulled down. It's pretty interesting, I think. So finally, the container is empty, as you can see. 45-foot container, 726 cartons are gone. And now what we're going to do is we're going to show you the shelves now that are empty, now starting to get packed. And finally, you're going to see the orders being shipped all around North America. So follow me back here, and we're going to show you how the process continues, okay? Now you see it stacked now because we have 728 cartons. So all these that were empty now are now starting to be filled. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we pull and how we ship the cigars to all our retailers all across the country. So we're going to go this way. And what we're doing here is you're seeing the actual shipments going directly to the actual customer or retailer around America. We also have a quality control person who is actually looking and monitoring the different people that are working. We have high-speed cameras above us, and we actually know that every time we pack a box, every single person is actually filmed. And the reason we do that is to protect our retailer and to protect the company. If we're going to package 20 boxes, the camera will show it and timestamp that all 20 boxes went into the carton. After they go into the carton, they're done on a computer over here, and everything's computerized on where these cigars are going, and then they're digitally weighed. And as he's mounting putting the cigars in the actual box, not only is it all computerized and weighed, so the customer doesn't pay too much for shipping, and he gets exactly what he asked for, but also those boxes are actually being filmed. So we know exactly where we're putting them on. After they're filmed and after they're packaged, they get time stamped, and then all the different locations are going. So you see we have customers in New York, we have customers in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Philadelphia, all over the country. And if you look down here, you'll start seeing the shipments being packed. What you see Nelson doing here is he's looking at all the inspector numbers that are looking and making sure not only the orders are correct to have a backup check, but also to make sure the boxes don't have any defects. Even though that was all done in Nicaragua, we do it again. As we come back here, you'll see the guys are packaging all the different cigars that we have here. And every one of these are different orders that are going to the customer. Everything's done on a gun. And this also works together with our software to make sure that we have total inventory control. And what you see Chris doing here is Chris is actually hitting the gun, and that's subtracting it from the actual inventory of the product and also adding it to the packing slip, so when the shipment goes out, it's exactly correct. Okay, that's the most important thing, that you get what you pay for, you know what I mean? And so 20th anniversary Maduro's, 10th anniversary Maduro that just won Nicaraguan Cigar of the Year. We literally have to fill and empty these sections, sometimes up to 5 times a day. And it really is exciting for all of us here. So what a great day today for us. We've shipped approximately 327 cartons so far. Almost 23 foot of that 45-foot container was done in the last 4.5 hours. So our guys have done a phenomenal job. What we're going to do is we're going to walk out and show you all the cartons now. They've not only been taped and fixed that are going out to retailers all over the United States, but where you can see them and how they look. And if you look, you can see how many cases that we have here that are going all across North America. And every one of these have between 15 and 18 cartons all the way down the line. If you look to the left on these turnstiles here, you'll see that all these boxes here are done, and what Nelson's doing is he's making sure all the packing lists are done correctly and everything is set for UPS to be able to put it in their guns to make sure it gets around to our retailers around the country. You'll see all these, they're all shrink wrapped. These are master cartons for some of our bigger accounts and bigger retailers. And if you look, you can see that we're at the gills here with stuff that's going to be shipped around the United States. So all these cartons are going everywhere from, you can see Pennsylvania and Maryland and New York and New Jersey, everywhere around the country. So what we're going to see next is the UPS trucks are coming in right now, and we're going to see them back into the loading docks and Perdomo cigars being shipped all around the country. I think you're going to get a kick out of this. So the first truck that's coming in is a UPS freight truck that you see. This is a 45-foot container. They're going to give us 30 feet of it. So he's going to come in and he's going to take the first shipment, and we're going to show you that here in 1 minute. So Roger's our UPS driver, and he's going to fill about 202 cartons in this 20-foot container. And he's been with UPS, he told me, for 33 years, but he does every one of them manually. Once they leave here, they'll go to our distribution center here in Miami, and a lot of the trucks will leave tonight with the actual Perdomo cigars going to the different retailers. So I had a blast today. I hope you really got to enjoy it. You really got to see the world of Perdomo cigars in our shipping department. You got to see a 45-foot container from Esteli, Nicaragua. You got to see us all take it off. You got to see the majority of the container being dispatched in one working day, which shows what a great job our guys do here at Perdomo Cigars in our shipping department. And I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did. And if you did, could you do me a big favor? I would really appreciate if you would subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, always go to our webpage at perdomocigars.com. Follow us on our not only our YouTube page, also our Facebook page and our Instagram and our Twitter page. So I had a blast, and welcome to the world of Perdomo Cigars and the shipping, and thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it.